cannot give you back your homes or restore your dead to life.
But perhaps I can give you justice in the name of our king.
In the recent season premiere of Game of Thrones, Arya reunites with Gendry, and she gives him a scroll of a new weapon she wants him to smith for her. Gendry is very skilled as a blacksmith, something that was noticed by Ned Stark all the way back in season 1. And with all the new Dragonglass being brought in, Gendry has the big task of creating a variety of weapons for the Great War. Arya, as we know, carries Needle and Baelish's old dagger, the Cat's Paw blade, which is Valyrian steel. Some fans may wonder why she wants a Dragonglass weapon, because the Cat's Paw blade should have no problem destroying White Walkers. If we zoom in and look closely at the scroll, we can see a couple things. First, the tip of what looks to be a spear of some kind. In fact, the word Dragonglass is written with an arrow next to it, as if Gendry wouldn't have already assumed that's what she wanted. And then there's another part of the weapon that seems to be detachable. If you're still confused as to what the weapon will look like upon completion, take a look at this quick scene from the trailer released before the premiere. Arya is spinning around in combat, swinging her weapon, and we can notice right away it was modeled after the stick training she went through in Bravos. Remember when she was on the streets, blind as can be, and still having to defend herself against the waif and Jaqen? It was the elusive wooden stick that much of Arya's training was based around. And that even includes her water dancing lessons with Syrio Forel. They always used wooden practice swords in training, so the style of weapon fits Arya perfectly. The fact that her new weapon detaches may have to do with the scene of Brienne training with her in the Winterfell courtyard. Remember when Sansa and Baelish were watching from above and Arya was battling Brienne with their chosen weapons? Brienne didn't want to hurt Arya. However, much to her surprise, Arya was able to best her. Not without changing her tactics though. Arya realized using Needle exclusively wouldn't get the job done. So what did she do when Brienne disarmed her from Needle? Arya took out Cat's Paw to gain the upper hand and to close in on her target, leaving the spectators watching speechless. So because Arya had all of this extensive training with her wooden stick in Bravos, as well as having to adapt her tactics while battling Brienne, and ultimately using the dagger to gain the upper hand, it now makes sense why the girl wants this type of weapon. This can also point to the explanation why in the teaser released before the final season shows Needle among the devastation left after the Battle of Winterfell. Don't fret, because Arya may not be a goner like some may think. If any character at this point in the story is able to outlast the Night King's army, I would argue Arya has the best chance. Even if her strategy fails during the battle, Arya might be able to use the face of a white or even potentially a White Walker, so there is much more to cling on to in terms of hope for Arya. Who wouldn't want to see a girl, aka no one, survive the Great War and live on? Anyway, those are my thoughts. I would love to hear what you all think in regards to Arya's new weapon, as well as who she might take out in the future battles to come. If you like this video at all, please be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell for more daily uploads. As always, have a great day, take care, and I will see you tomorrow.